As we grow older, many small changes start happening in our body. Some are easy to notice, and some quietly become part of daily life. One of the most common changes people over 50 talk about is this. You drink water, you go to the bathroom, and you feel empty. Then later, sometimes much later, you feel the urge again, stronger this time. And you start wondering, why is this happening when I have not had more water? If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. This is something many people experience after the age of 50. It does not mean your body is failing. It does not mean something is broken. In most cases, it means your body is working in a slower, more careful way than it used to. When we are younger, the body handles water quickly. The systems move fast. The signals are sharp. But with age, the body becomes more measured. It takes its time. And that timing is what creates confusion and sometimes frustration. Many people think that water goes straight from the mouth to the bladder. That is not how it works. Water takes a journey inside the body, a calm and steady journey. First, it moves through the stomach, then it reaches the intestines. From there, it slowly passes into the bloodstream. This does not happen all at once. It happens in stages. Once water enters the blood, it travels through the body. It supports the cells. It helps carry nutrients. It assists in clearing waste. Only after all of this does it reach the kidneys. And this part is very important to understand, especially after 50. Your kidneys are not fast machines. They are careful filters. Think of them as something gentle and steady. They look at your blood and decide how much water to keep and how much to release. They do not rush. And as we age, they become even more cautious. So when you drink a large amount of water at one time, your kidneys do not process all of it immediately. They take what they can handle, and the rest stays in circulation. That is why you may go to the bathroom once, feel relieved, and then later feel the need again. The second urge is not new water. It is water your body has been working on quietly. This delay often surprises people, especially at night. You may drink water in the evening, go to bed, and then wake up in the middle of the night needing the bathroom. This can be upsetting. It can disturb sleep, and sleep is already precious as we get older. What many people do not realize is that the kidneys continue their work while you are sleeping. They do not stop. They are simply finishing the job. The body is clearing what it received earlier. That nighttime trip is not random. It is delayed processing. Another thing that changes with age is how sensitive the bladder becomes. After 50, the bladder can become more alert. It sends signals sooner. Even a small amount of urine can feel urgent. This does not mean there is more liquid than before. It means the signal system has changed. This is why two people can drink the same amount of water and have very different experiences. One sleeps through the night, the other wakes up twice. Both bodies are normal. They are just working differently. Many people respond to this problem by drinking less water. This feels like the logical choice, but it can create new issues. Less water can lead to fatigue. It can affect digestion. It can make joints feel stiff, and it can put more stress on the kidneys over time. The goal is not to drink less. The goal is to drink smarter. And to do that, we must first understand what the body is doing. After 50, the body values balance more than speed. It wants steady input, not sudden overload. When water comes in slowly, the body has time to use it. When it comes in large amounts at once, the body focuses on removal instead of absorption. This is why chugging water can lead to frequent bathroom trips. The body sees excess and moves it out, especially in older adults where systems are designed to protect the heart and kidneys from sudden changes. Another quiet change with age is hormone signaling. Certain hormones help control how much water the kidneys release. Over time, these signals can weaken or shift. This is natural. It does not mean disease. It means adjustment. When signals change, timing changes. That timing is what you feel as delayed urination or repeated trips or nighttime awakenings. Understanding this takes away fear. Many people worry that frequent urination always means something serious. Sometimes it does need medical attention, but often it is simply the body adapting to age. The first step is awareness. The second step is learning how to work with your body instead of against it. Small changes can make a big difference, but those changes only work when you understand why they matter. In the next part, we will talk more about how aging affects the kidneys and hormones in simple terms. We will also talk about why sleep is closely connected to hydration after 50. When you understand these connections, you gain control, and with control comes comfort. For now, remember this. Your body is not misbehaving, it is communicating. And once you learn its language, you can respond in a way that supports long-term health and better rest. As we move past the age of 50, the body starts working with a different rhythm. It is not weaker, it is wiser. It becomes more protective. And one of the organs that shows this change very clearly is the kidneys. When we are younger, the kidneys work faster. They adjust quickly. They filter blood with speed. But over time, their pace becomes slower and more deliberate. This is normal aging. It happens gradually. So many people do not notice it right away. The kidneys have an important job. They decide how much water your body should keep and how much should leave as urine. They also help manage salt levels, minerals, and blood pressure. After 50, the kidneys focus more on stability. They avoid sudden shifts. This is good for the heart and brain, but it can change bathroom patterns. Another important factor is hormones. There is a hormone in the body that helps control urination. It tells the kidneys when to hold water and when to release it. As we age, the signal from this hormone can become weaker, especially at night. When this signal is strong, the body holds more water while you sleep. When it weakens, the kidneys release more water. This is one of the main reasons older adults wake up during the night to use the bathroom. Sleep itself changes with age. Light sleep becomes more common. Deep sleep becomes shorter. This means you wake up more easily. A bladder signal that you may not have noticed at 40 can wake you up at 60. Once you wake up, the body becomes alert. The bladder feels fuller. The urge feels stronger. Even if the amount of urine is small, the need feels urgent. This can be confusing and frustrating. Interrupted sleep affects more than rest. Poor sleep can impact blood pressure, mood, memory, and energy levels. That is why nighttime bathroom trips feel so exhausting over time. Many people assume this is just part of getting old and nothing can be done. That is not true. While aging cannot be reversed, habits can be adjusted to support the body better. Another thing that often changes after 50 is sensitivity. The bladder lining can become more sensitive. Nerves may send signals earlier than before. This does not mean danger. It means the body is being cautious. Some people also notice that stress and worry make the urge worse. This is because the nervous system is involved. When the mind is tense, the body reacts faster. This is why calm routines matter more with age, especially in the evening. Loud environments, heavy meals, and large amounts of fluid late in the day can all increase nighttime urination. The body responds best to predictability. When water intake is spread evenly during the day, the kidneys can manage it better. When large amounts are taken at once, especially late, the body reacts by releasing it later, often during sleep. Understanding this brings relief. It explains why the problem is not random. It also explains why the same solution does not work for everyone. Your body has its own history, its own pace, its own needs. Comparing yourself to others only adds stress. Instead of fighting the body, the goal is to guide it gently, to support its natural rhythm, to respect the changes that come with time. In the next part, we will talk about something very important that many people overlook: how minerals and electrolytes affect hydration, urination, and energy levels after 50. This one change alone can make a noticeable difference for many people. For now, remember this: aging does not mean losing control. It means learning a new way to care for yourself, and that knowledge is power. Many people believe that drinking more water automatically means better hydration. This sounds logical, but after the age of 50, the body works a little differently. Hydration is no longer just about how much water you drink. It is about how well your body can actually use that water. This is where many problems begin. People drink large amounts of plain water, yet they still feel tired, they feel weak, they feel dizzy at times, and they continue to make frequent trips to the bathroom. This can be confusing and discouraging. The reason is simple, but often ignored. Water needs help to stay inside the body. That help comes from minerals, often called electrolytes. These minerals guide water into the cells where it is needed most. The most important of these minerals are sodium and potassium. Magnesium and calcium also play a role. These are not chemicals. These are natural elements the body depends on to function properly. As we get older, the body becomes more sensitive to mineral balance. Small changes can have a bigger effect than they did in younger years. When water enters the body without enough minerals, the body may treat it as excess. It pushes it out quickly. That leads to more urination and less real hydration. This is why some people drink water all day and still feel thirsty. Their cells are not holding the water passes through instead of being absorbed. This can also affect energy levels. Muscles may feel weak, legs may feel heavy. Some people experience lightheadedness when standing up. These are not always signs of serious illness. Often they are signs that hydration is incomplete. Another common mistake is avoiding salt completely. For years, many people were told that salt is the enemy. While excessive salt can be harmful, especially for blood pressure, the body still needs a small amount to function properly. After 50, completely removing salt can actually worsen hydration for some people. Without enough sodium, the body struggles to retain water. This leads to more frequent urination and even more imbalance. This does not mean adding large amounts of salt. It means balance. A small amount can go a long way. Simple changes can help. For example, adding a very small pinch of natural salt to a glass of water, or including foods that naturally contain potassium, such as fruits and vegetables. These small steps help the body use water more efficiently. Another issue is drinking water too quickly. When water is taken in fast, the body reacts defensively. It releases what it cannot manage. This is especially true for older adults. Slow intake allows better absorption. The digestive system has time to respond. The kidneys receive a steady flow instead of a sudden load. Many people notice that when they sip water slowly and include minerals, they feel more satisfied. They urinate less often, and they feel steadier throughout the day. It is also important to mention that thirst signals change with age. Some people do not feel thirsty even when they need water. Others feel thirsty often, even when they are drinking enough. This is another reason why hydration should be intentional, not reactive. Listening to the body takes practice. It also takes patience. What worked at 40 may not work at 60. That does not mean something is wrong. It means the body has new rules. In the next part, we will talk about how to build a daily routine around hydration that supports sleep, kidney health, heart health, and steady energy. Small adjustments done consistently can improve quality of life in a very real way. For now, remember this. Water alone is not always enough. The body needs support to use it well. And when you give the body what it needs, it responds with balance. As we reach this stage of life, daily routines become more important than ever. The body responds best to consistency. When hydration follows a steady pattern, the kidneys, heart, and nervous system work with less strain. One of the most helpful habits is spreading water intake evenly throughout the day. Instead of drinking large amounts at once, it is better to drink smaller portions more frequently. This allows the body to absorb water slowly and use it where it is needed. Morning is a good time to begin hydration gently. After waking up, the body has been without water for several hours. A small glass of water helps restart circulation and digestion. There is no need to rush. Slow and steady is enough. As the day continues, regular sips support energy and focus. Many people notice that when they drink a little every hour or two, they feel less tired and less thirsty overall. The body stays balanced and the kidneys are not overloaded. Evening hydration requires more care. After 50, the body needs time to settle before sleep. Drinking large amounts of water late in the evening often leads to nighttime bathroom trips. This disrupts rest and affects how you feel the next day. A helpful guideline is to reduce water intake 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. This does not mean avoiding water completely. If you feel thirsty, a few small sips are fine. The key is avoiding full glasses late at night. Food choices also matter. Meals that contain natural minerals help with hydration. Fruits, vegetables, and lightly seasoned foods support the body's ability to hold water. Heavy meals late at night can increase discomfort and restlessness. Physical activity plays a role as well. Gentle movement during the day supports circulation and kidney function. It also improves sleep quality. Even short walks can make a difference. Stress management is another important factor. The nervous system influences bladder signals. When the mind is calm, the body is calmer. Creating a peaceful evening routine helps reduce unnecessary nighttime urges. Consistency is more powerful than perfection. Small habits repeated daily create lasting change. There is no need for extreme rules. The body responds best to kindness and patience. It is also important to listen to warning signs. If frequent urination is accompanied by pain, burning, swelling, or sudden changes, medical advice should be sought. Awareness and care go hand in hand. For most people, however, understanding hydration and timing brings relief. It restores confidence, it reduces fear, and it allows better rest. Aging is not about losing health. It is about learning how to protect it in new ways. When you work with your body, instead of fighting it, life feels more manageable. Remember this, your body has carried you through many years. It deserves attention, respect, and gentle care. When you give it what it needs, it will support you in return. Thank you for taking the time to listen and learn. Small changes today can lead to better sleep, better energy, and better comfort tomorrow.